Before you spend money on a paralegal program, degree, or certificate, before you apply to law firms, and even before you even decide if this career is for you, there are a few things that I really, really need you to know. So tune in. I received hundreds of comments. I received phone calls. I received DMs asking me how I became a criminal defense paralegal. Like, oh my God, girl, that was a complete switch, a complete career switch. What happened and what did you do? So I'm creating this paralegal roadmap on how I became a criminal defense paralegal. And no matter what field you're going in, whether it's criminal, personal, family, whatever, this roadmap will work for you. And this will kind of help you determine if this is exactly what you want to do or not. So I'm doing this roadmap. I'll be answering all the questions that you all asked me. And it's a lot. This series isn't from a perfectionist. It isn't from a professor or expert. This is someone who literally is just entering the field, found the shortcut and found the answers and kind of like unraveled the secret code because we don't know many paralegals. There's not really like a book on how to become a paralegal. It's like, if you know, you know. I think the biggest mistake that people make is deciding that they want to be a paralegal before knowing what it actually looks like or what they actually do or actually what you want to do or actually what you like, because all of those factors matter when deciding the area of law that you want to work in, or even if this job is for you. They hear the salary, they hear that it's a stable career, they hear that they can work remote most of the times, they hear that you can work at a law firm and they get super excited, but they don't realize that there's a dozen type of paralegals. Being a criminal defense paralegal is completely different than being a personal injury paralegal. Even though we're all called paralegals, our jobs are completely different. Yes, we share some of the basics. Everyone shares the basics. A receptionist shares the same basis as a paralegal, but it's a lot more to it than you actually think. For me, I chose criminal defense, and criminal defense is a whole different type of like ball game. It is drama. It's urgent. Everything feels like urgent, like right now. If you don't do this right now, everything's going to fall apart. Your client is going to jail and it's all over for them. Like, that's exactly how criminal defense feels. And it matches my personality trait the most, not because I be in drama or anything, but mainly because I love drama. I love to watch drama. I love to figure out the pieces and put it together and just like solve it. Like, that's me. So criminal defense is all those things above. It's also helping defense. It's like helping people defend themselves. And there's this really popular saying that I really feel like applies really well with what I do and what we tell clients and things of that nature. If you're guilty, you need a lawyer. If you're not guilty, you really need a lawyer. So it's not always that someone did the crime or they didn't do the crime. It's the fact of proving the law and making sure due process is protected, if that makes sense. So I love criminal defense because I really love going to court. I love criminal defense because it's urgent, it's fast paced, it's very interesting. It's very like, it just gives me that adrenaline, that pump that just like I am solving a problem when I go to work. I love it. I love that. And if I wasn't in criminal defense, I would definitely have did family law because it's very similar. But I'll do a whole separate video about the different types of laws and why I chose it, why I didn't. And that would be just my opinion. And then also what you can experience in those different types of laws, because I've had a little bit of taste of pretty much a little dibble and dabble in all of them. And criminal defense is by far my favorite. Now that you've picked an area of law that you want to work in, the second thing that you need to worry about is, do I need a degree? Do I need a certificate? What qualifies me to be an entry level paralegal? How do I get a job? Is it hard? What's the pay like? We'll be talking about that in another video because honestly, the answer to those questions surprises everyone. It's not what you think, and not in a good or a bad way. The pay is amazing. The certificates requirements is not what you think it is. You don't have to do too much. Okay, that I'm gonna tell y'all about that all later. The next thing that I want you to ask yourself or to work on is, how do you know which area of law fits you? And I think I should make this another video because this is a really good one. Um, I always tell people, don't ask which one pays most. Ask yourself, what kind of work would I actually enjoy doing the most? What type of work would make me get up and kind of be excited about going to work? What type of work makes me feel good? Those are the things that I want you to ask yourself first. Then ask yourself these questions as well. Do you like courtrooms? Do you enjoy a fast paced work environment? Do you like helping businesses? Can you handle emotional cases? There isn't one right answer, one wrong answer, but this will kind of give you a idea like, okay, no, I don't like court. So boom, you need to eliminate criminal defense. No, I don't really like emotional situations. I really don't want to hear about people problems. Definitely don't do family law. So these type of questions help you break down what area that you want to work in. I'm telling you, do not go into this career field saying, I'm going to do all of them. No, don't do that to yourself. You will quickly hate your job. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. So before you enroll in any program, before you update your resume, way before you start applying to law firms, take some time to figure out your work personality. What you like, what you don't like, what excites you, what don't excite you, what you absolutely will not do. Like, I am absolutely not listening to nobody complain about their husband all day when I'm happily married. That's huge. Consider that. Consider that. Make sure you want to hear those things because it will affect you. You quickly will become a therapist. Do you actually need a degree, a certificate, or any type of training to become a paralegal? So I'll explain more what employers are looking for, the different type of education paths. You may not be really good at school and college. You may have no college experience at all. I'll let you all know that in another video. So make sure you all are subscribed so that you don't miss out on those future videos because this is going to be a whole series because there's no way that I can put everything into one video. Absolutely no way. And I'm not going to charge you all for any type of program or anything. I'm going to drop all the gems here because when I was looking to start my journey, there was probably like one or two creators who created videos and they maybe had one or two videos. So I'm going to create a whole little like roadmap to becoming a paralegal and why I chose to become a paralegal. So this is just a little intro video to let you all know that I'm starting a new series. I hope I finish it because I really think this is needed because I needed this information myself. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's actually a lot of no information out there because some way, somehow, this felt like a secret society to get into, and I'm not understanding why. Why was it so hard to get this information? Why nobody want to share the sauce? Like, I'm not coming for your job, boo. I just want to join the industry. um, but now that I'm in it, and I'm in it for the long run. I got some tips and tricks I want to share with y'all. And I'm not an expert. I am still a beginner. I don't have years of experience under my belt. This is something new for me. I just figured out the shortcut. I figured out the hack, the trick to it. And I want to share with you all. So I will be answering so many questions. So many videos are coming up. If you all have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. And just so you all can be a little excited, let me tell you about some of the videos I have coming up that based off some of the comments that people left. The first thing you should do if you want to become a paralegal, do you actually need a degree or a certificate? How I got my first law firm job, why you're not getting hired even with experience, even with a degree, and even with a certificate, what I do when I go to court as a paralegal, criminal defense versus personal injury versus family law, the biggest mistake I've made as a paralegal and how I fixed up. I have a lot of videos coming up. So make sure you all are subscribed below so that you don't miss out and turn the notifications on. I will plan to upload videos at least once a week. And when I get really excited about something, I upload at least 2, 3 times a week as well. So I am also open to DMs. Yes, you all can DM me and ask me any questions regarding how to become a paralegal, my paralegal journey as well. And remember, I'm not an expert, so I can only share my experience, what I know, and what I've heard. Okay. Um, so yeah, I'm excited. I think I did a good thing because I started my life over at 28.